my name is Neodyinamite and we'll be playing War for the Overworld. This is patch 1.2.4 and there's information about the oncoming expansion pack, Heart of Gold. It's gonna be awesome. Last time I played this game, that was patch 1.0 I think, so a lot of things have changed. And let us begin then.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld. Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core, the tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now.
Yeah, this game is a spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper 2. I for now will hold the making of Dungeon Keeper 2 because I have problems with the game. It doesn't work as I wished it to do. Okay, so let's do the digging. This game is, of course, newer. I think this game had premiere in 2014? 15? I don't quite remember, to be honest. But if you are a fan of Dungeon Keeper games, then this is the game you have been looking for. In this let's play I'll try to do all the secondary objectives and try to give you some advices on how to do the achievements for Steam. The rest of the game is quite similar to the original Dungeon Keeper 2. with a few additional things that I'll try to show and explain in the next episodes.
Now that you have a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in the head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them.
Just notice that inside of the armor...
Now that you have some minions, you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
And why I cannot select the... Now it works. And this is something I want to check. Oh, that's so cute. There's a pig inside of this armor. Didn't expect that to happen. Graphics have improved last time when I played this. And I don't quite remember this tutorial mission. This is something new. This didn't went this way from what I recall. But yeah, the graphics have improved, that's for sure. This game is just beautiful. I love it. This is like the perfect Dungeon Keeper successor. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's like Dungeon Keeper. Everything is the same. With better graphic, of course. Okay, layer. Let's make the layer. I really like that. Well, I won't call him the advisor. The voice. I like how he explained in detail. For example, the delay doesn't need to be 3 by 3 to work. It can just be 1 by 1. This also works the same in Dungeon Keeper 2.
Well done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted. Command your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more. Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughterpen. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh. Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
I just remembered that, well, I've already played this game. As I told you, I played this on patch 1.0 and 1.1. I just remembered that there's an achievement for you. This this is the Steam game, so we have achievements, of course. There's an achievement, I don't remember the name of it, but this achievement works that you have to place, I think, the Barracks, the Lair and the Slaughterpen in rooms 5 by 5. I think the achievement is called a True Keeper or something like that. So let's do this. Let's make some treasury over here. Can make this already, just in case my minions get hungry. And another thing about this game is that you can collect gold from neutral ground. This was not possible in Dungeon Keeper 2. I wonder if this is just a future or they missed this thing.
You cannot store more gold.
I know. Thank you. Cannot make any more walkers. Don't have the possibility. No spell. Oh, this game has improved. Seriously. Also, from what I recall, the previous version you could basically just dig out everything and place rooms. The walls didn't affect the room in any way, but now, if there's a room, as you can see, there's this kind of circle pizza thingy. If the room is surrounded by wall, its effectiveness increases. As you can see here, it's drop efficiency 154%, supported by 4 walls. 4 walls? I see 2. Wonder. Let's make it a bigger one. Yeah, as you can see. Oh, you need the wall to be fortified. Okay. And because this is solid rock, this counts as fortified. So this one is full. Payday. Let's make a lair here and a slaughterpen over here. Perfect. Okay, what is the next task? Let's just dig here. Let's see what we can find.
Your dungeon has been breached.
Oh, never mind.
Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
Very nice.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
Go, my minions. Go!
Your gnarlings made short work of those spectres, but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion. You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon. Though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
I also heard that you can now recall our entire squad if you cast it on the fire flag. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this game is getting so awesome. I mean, seriously, devs, love you. No homo. Okay, what now? Oh, I use it. You need to fix
Have you actually seen a worker with a mop? Where does all the blood go?
Well, that's a really good question. Okay, you see this is an error because it says use a recall to return a minion. I use it to recall the entire squad. Oh, we have a volunteer over here. Okay.
You're on a roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy.
Yes, yes.
Well done, Underlord. I see it all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
Interesting thing. I'm not sure, but I think that the voice of the narrator, if I can call him for now like that, this is the same guy I think from Dungeon Keeper 2, but I'm not quite sure on that. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, yeah, that was mission 1 of War of the Overworld, basically a training mission. I'm gonna cut it here and continue in mission 2. Thank you for watching.